So I'm a little embarrassed to tell you about this, but over the weekend, when it was absolutely gorgeous in Syracuse, New York, where we get like 5 minutes of gorgeous weather, on Saturday, I spent from 3 o'clock till bedtime watching Law and Order SVU. And if I had done that, it would have been fine, right? Like we all need time off. But my brain was going, you should be outside. You should be going for another walk. You should be connecting with a friend. You should be doing something social. The world is opening up again. You should be writing. You should be doing that sales page that's on your to-do list. And the inner chit chat was worse than the exhaustion I was feeling. And I was watching particularly SVU, which I find kind of this totally I immerse myself in it and I kind of forget everything else. So it's really like all I can do when I'm watching it is just watch it, even though it kind of can rip me and my heart apart sometimes. But I learned this lesson that I learn all the time, which is an entrepreneur, especially when you're creating content for your business, the to-do list is endless. The vision is huge. I know that you want to create that program and fill your program and launch your thing and scale your thing. And so the to-do list is absolutely on this. And even if you put it on a piece of paper and you put it on that thought parking lot and you've gotten it out of your brain, it's still at you. And I wanted to tell you that at the end of the night, I looked at my husband, I'm like, I just feel like such a waste of space. And he's like, obviously you needed to take a whole day and do nothing. And this is what that looks like for you. And I learned this lesson a lot. Like sometimes if I'm being relentless, I wind up getting sick. Because if I don't take the time, it winds up taking me. And so I really wanted to ask you, have you carved in time to take the time off? Have you put it on your calendar? In fact, I got a notification on my phone right before this live went, and it says, Jen, take tomorrow off. And I've had that on my phone since the beginning of April. May 18th is a day off that I'm completely taking off. I'm not going to check email. I'm going to actually say that to you guys. And I'm not going to do any work. So do you know how many times I have looked at that day and said, oh, that's a free day. Oh, that's a free day. But it's been over and over again. I've had to tell myself not to put something there. So I wanted to admit to you that I literally spent 8 hours watching Mariska Hargitay in her first season of SVU because I found it on Hulu and you can just binge watch it all day long. But I wanted to encourage you to put a time on your calendar to yes, hold for me. So put that time on your calendar to hold for yourself, because if you don't do it, nobody else will, and something will happen where you're going to need it, and then you might feel guilty while you're doing it. So I would love to hear, how much time do you really need? I probably didn't need 8 hours, but I took it. I really probably should have put in a good 4-hour block of just rest. That's what probably would have felt good. So I'm curious, what do you need this week? And also, where can you put on your calendar that block to get that one thing done that's really been bothering you and driving you crazy? I would love to hear in the comments. This is just a Monday morning reminder that you cannot keep dragging yourself across the finish line, because eventually it will catch up to you, either with complete burnout or like burnout for a day, which is what I think I had on Saturday. I hope this is helpful for you. Just a good reminder. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.